Hello and welcome here today, and we're going to be live for this matchup here today. It's going to be the RSA Open Cup third round replay round. They did drew 0-0 in their last round. They did in the third round on the 15th of not this last Sunday, the Sunday afterwards. They drew 0-0, so they go to a replay. And however they're playing today, this replay match right here tonight, it's going to be Puerantos versus South Coast, and it's live. So we need to get a winner, basically. We can't get a draw is not good enough. So if it's a draw, it'll go to extra time and penalty shootout. But if it's not a draw at the end of the 90-minute, then the team, whoever wins, goes through into the quarter-finals of the RSA Open Cup. Their last game they played against each other at the South Coast Stadium a few weeks ago. Not last Sunday, the following Sunday. It was 0-0. It's no goals at all scored. So they have to play in the replay they've got to play into. But however, these two teams are familiar against each other recently in terms of they played each other in the Premier League. Obviously, South Coast has actually beat Puerantos at this stadium, not long ago actually. It was actually February. They both played each other at the Allianz Stadium. Puerantos were leading 1-0 in that game in the Premier League. And then South Coast scored a goal in the second half. And then a penalty came in from Lucas Digna. And he scored a last-minute goal to make it 2-1 South Coast. And South Coast end up got the 3 points in that game. Even Haaland was the one who was in the score sheet in that game last month. That was when the last two teams played each other at the Allianz Stadium in their league game. They lost 3-2. They lost 2-1. They did. South Coast won 3-2, is it, or 2-1? I'm not sure between those two. But anyway, let's get straight to the game anyways. It's going to be a replay matchup between South Coast versus Puerantos. And here we go. And let's get this match on the way for the replay round of the RSA Open Cup. And here we go. Sponsored by Xbox. Here we go. Now, Haaland with the ball. Go! Oh my god! South Coast have scored! Not a very good start at all in this cup replay round because South Coast has just got the ball in the back of the net. And that is a bit of a drama in it. I can't believe it. South Coast has just got the goal straight from kickoff. And maybe they could progress into the quarterfinals of the RSA Open Cup in April. Look at that defending. Poor defending right there. Won the ball. Passed it there to Bayers. 1v1 to the goalkeeper. All he had to do is strike it home and scored to make it 1-0. Very, very good. Yeah, very good goal indeed. That is a very wonderful, marvellous goal there from Lucas Perez. It's now 1-0. Now Bayers. Now Greg Smith. Now Abbott. Cliff. Cliff the ball. Now Haaland. Yeah, Haaland now the ball here. Obviously, Puerantos did actually knock out Georgia United in the RSA Open Cup, their last round they played. But it'd be devastating they get knocked out here today because even Brian Cliff wants to focus on this competition. There's more than the league, of course, as they're not even in the top four or not in the Europa League races. This is maybe more of a focus point. This is for the Puerantos. Now, Haaland the ball here. Chance in now for Dembele. Oh, what a save. And even speaking about the United game, they actually played them again last weekend and they actually beat them 3-1. And that was their league game. But last round, it was in the second round, they actually beat them again at United Stadium 2-1. And Haaland scored the 2 goals in that one. But can he get a ball in the back of the net here today? They are losing 1-0 though against South Coast. And that means Puerantos might end up getting knocked out of the RSA. Oh, so Robert Cliff the ball here. Chance here for Haaland. Goal from Haaland. And the Norwegian striker cannot stop scoring goals. And he gets the ball in the back of the net. A very good, wonderful finish there from Erling Brandt Haaland. And a very good goal scorer, number 21, Erling Brandt Haaland. Yeah, a very goal from Haaland. Haaland scored. It's now 1 apiece. So it's now 1 apiece this game, so 1-1. Save. Good defending. Abbott. Good tackle there. Good tackle. Then for Govra. Good ball. Now Perez. Save from the keeper. Dembele. Now Yusuf Poulsen. Now a good tackle again. Throw in. Good the ball back again now to Dembele. Now the Haaland now. Now Haaland with the ball here now Dembele. But Abbott now to Haaland to make it a second goal. And he's missed. That could have been a goal opportunity for a second there. It really could have been 2-1 to Puerantos. Even though they'd even beat G United in their last round they played. Even though they beat them this weekend as well in the they've done well under Haaland, they've done. Even Haaland's the ones changing Puerantos so far recently. Before when Haaland joined Salzburg, their strikers up front were terrible. Devon Williams was slow. Eddie Sandrin just couldn't put the ball to the back of the net on target. And then they got Haaland in, this 19-year-old prospect, and scoring loads of goals for fun he is. And it's been working very, very well, the Puerantos striking force. Now we're heading now. Good tackle. No, he doesn't. It's a foul, that is. Header away. Good tackle. Now it's a chance in now. Good ball now to Haaland now. Now Dembele. Cross. Header away. Chance possibly. It's a tackle right there. Awful challenge. It could have been a goal. It could have been. But it's going to be half time. And the whistle is blown for half time. And it was a very good half. Both teams scored in each team. But unfortunately, it's a draw at half time. So half time score is Puerantos 1, South Coast Rangers 1 in the RSA Open Cup third round replay. off right now. We didn't really do a TV talk because it was diner time. So instead, we're going to be back for the second half between Puerantos and South Coast in this RSA Open Cup replay round. And who's going to be qualifying into the quarterfinals of the RSA Open Cup in April? We'll find out. Save. A pass again. Ball. Crossing. Dembele! Goal from Ousmane Dembele! And Puerantos are in front in the replay round of the RSA Open Cup. Very good goal, very good possession with the ball there from Robert Cliff. Very good equaliser from Ousmane Dembele. What a goal that was. What a strike. Goal scorer number 20, number 11, Ousmane Dembele. Yeah, very good goal there from Dembele. Very good strike from him. And he puts in to make it 2-1. Very good goal. Yeah, if Puerantos win today, they'll end up qualifying into the quarterfinals of the RSA Open Cup. There's a chance for South Coast to go back in the game in back in level terms. Good defending. Now boot away. Good defending again there. Now is Perez. Defending there. Now Cliff. Header away now to Haaland. Big boot away. There's a header. Chance here now for Poulsen. A goal for Poulsen! Josef Poulsen, the Denmark forward, scores to make it 2-2 in the RSA Open Cup. And we know that whoever wins between South Coast or Puerantos will take on Tomito SC on Friday the 10th of April in the quarterfinals of the RSA Open Cup. So whoever wins this round will go up against Tomito. And maybe this is going to be a draw again. It might have to go to extra time. It might have to go to goal scorer number 10. Number 9, Josef Poulsen. And the Puerantos fans will not be happy about this for Brian Cliff's team. Because his team are, well, back in poor form again. 2-2. Maybe the recap from the last time. They actually played each other before. And South Coast got a penalty and they won 3-2 in the league game. They did at the Allianz Stadium in February. And they could have been a draw that game, to be fair. Now, don't make any mistakes this time around, Puerantos. There's a chance for Abbott now. Back to Cliff. Cliff! Oh, crossbar! Crossbar challenge right there. And now substitution to be made, of course. Abbott comes off. And he's going to be putting on Matty Skyer to replace Scott Abbott in that defensive midfield here for Puerantos SC. A goal kick as well at the same time for South Coast. There you go. Throw. Cross. Save there from the keeper. A big boot away. Now to Haaland. Now Haaland's going all the way. Now Dembele wins the ball. Crunching tackle. Now Cliff. Good defending now for a throw. Sanchez comes off, replaced by Leon Sissoko for South Coast. We've got 15 minutes until the end of this game in this replay round. It might have to go to extra time if it stays like this. Now Poulsen now up front with the ball here for South Coast. Won the ball here. Shot for Poulsen. Good save there from Akinov, the Russian goalkeeper. Very good save from him. Now good ball here. Now Cliff gone all the way. Free kick. He's pointing to the spot. A free kick, not to the penalty position, but a free kick's been given just outside of the box, of the penalty box. It's going to be a free kick. Robert Cliff had the ball. Crunching tackle right outside the box. Free kick's been given. And now Robert Cliff now. Good defending there. Now Cliff. Tackle. Good ball here now, Haaland. Haaland with the ball, won the ball back there. It's still 2-2 at the moment. Now Haaland the ball here. Oh, Haaland now, one again, now back the kick. Oh, that's a foul, that is. Now Haaland wins the ball here. Shot, possibly good defending there from South Coast's defence. Even though South Coast got to play against Chelsea also in the Europa League, they've got two competitions to worry about. And even David Atkinson wants to leave this season, or the season wants to end with a trophy in the cabinet. That's what South Coast wants under David Atkinson. A good, clean cut run. Chance for Haaland there. Bicycle kick from Haaland. Goal kick because he missed over the bar. So unfortunately, he'll have to go to like a goal kick. Chance. And there you have it. And that's the score at the end of the game. It's full time. And the full time score at this game, you have to go to extra time. So there's no winner in this 90 minute of the game. We have to go straight to extra time. And we'll go straight there right now for the second option of the game. It's extra time. So who's going to be playing in against Tomato on the 10th of April in the RSA Open Cup quarterfinals. Will it be South Coast or will it be Puerantos? We've got another extra time minutes all got to go, and then after that we'll go to penalties, if depending if there's still a draw at the end of extra time. It's a chance for Cliff. Now for Haaland with the ball, he is a crucial striker up front. Without him, I think they're going to struggle. Now Matty Skyer now. So crunching, that's a further foul there. And the Gray comes off, I believe, and he's going to put on Savage. He's going to come on to replace Alan Gray. And even though the manager's actually changed the team a little bit and taken him off, and as a free kick's been given, Jose Jala got fouled. Gave a yellow card for foul by Matty Skyer. So it's a yellow card for Jala. Oh, save there. Good free kick there from a tight angle. Come on, Puerantos. Come on, Puerantos. Come on, Puerantos. Free kick's been given. The free kick's been given. Yeah, good tackle there from Jala. Slide tackle from behind, so it's going to be a free kick. Oh, that was going in. That was going in, but hit the wall, so it didn't go in. Holt had a shot. I mean, Perez hit Dembele's head. It's going to be out for a corner kick for South Coast. Chances for a shot. Oh, Poulsen right on target there. Was it Benjamin Pavard? Good save there from McInerney. He knows that South Coast has been attacking a little bit more in this game. They want to win this game as well. They want to go into the quarterfinals because it means a lot for them as well, despite them having Chelsea in the Europa League and etc. And they're doing very well in the league itself, not to fight for relegation. They also want to fight for being a top quality team as they can. So foul's being given, and it's going to be a throw-in now. Back to now Matty Skyer, now the ball. Now back towards Ray Greggs. Crossing the box here from Dembele. Maybe for shot. Get the propose from Robert Cliff. That could have been a goal. That could have been. Now Dembele's back. Shot. Well, oh God, very close. Oh, and Robert Cliff had a great strike. Hit the post. Rebound away, and then they've got the ball back again. Had a strike from that range, and it's now out for a goal kick. So maybe these two teams do want to go through, but one of them have to go through. One of them have to be out of this competition. So who's that going to be? I think Puerantos need it very, very more than South Coast because they want to play in the Europa League next year. But anyways, that's the end of extra time, half time, and the score is 2-2 in that. If it stays like this at the end of the second half of extra time, they'll go to penalties. It will go to, and then we'll find out who will go qualify into the quarterfinals and take on Tomito. The draw was being made anyway last Monday, and they really been made that draw. Chance! A goal! Lucas Perez! Oh my God, defending was a bit poor it was because what happened was Jala had the ball and then Perez won it, had a shot. He was 1v1 to the goalkeeper. That could have been a goal, that could have been. And that could have been South Coast might end up qualifying into the play South Tomito possibly. Obviously, Puerantos do want to win this cup. They even beat Georgian United in their last round at the old Factory Road Stadium in their last round. A chance of a cliff here now. Dembele found a chance here for a shot from long range. Yeah, very, very pure. Dembele, save. Good ball. Oh, he's alone. Oh, he sweated it. And then Savic had a shot from that sweaty shot, and it was actually saved by Ucha. I thought that was 3-2. I thought that would be it for South Coast. He fumbled it, but at least that didn't go into the net, though, so he's a bit lucky from that. Bit of a scrappy game. Header there from Skegna. Oh, that was on target. That was Skegna. What a cross. Skegna headed the ball. No, that was it, the crossbar. That wasn't on. I thought it was on target, but what a save there from Mooch. Another corner's been made. We've got 5 more minutes to go until the end of extra time, second half. Now, again, the cross. That's actually going to be a offside appeal. Now, free kick's been taken. Lucas Ding was the one who scored that penalty last time around. Way back last month when they beat them 3-2 at this stadium. It could happen today. It could, if they can get a goal at any minute now. Or it might have to wait until penalty shootout. And then we'll find out who will end up qualifying into the quarterfinals. Because whoever wins this game will play Tomito. Because that was drawn in the hat. It was between these two teams. South Coast or Puerantos will take on Tomito. There's a chance for Haaland. He's through. Haaland! Goal from Haaland! In the last 9 seconds of the game! Haaland finishes the game! 3-2! I really thought this could be a chance for Puerantos to maybe go to an extra time or penalty shootout. But unfortunately, it just came to an end because they've conceded in the last minute of the game. Even South Coast is actually very angry. Even Atkinson feels a bit disbelieved that Erling Brandt Haaland has saved the day for Puerantos at last minute goal at extra time second half. And even Brian Cliff was like, yeah, come on. And that is that, I think. It's all over, and Puerantos will book their place into the quarterfinals of the RSA Open Cup on the 10th of April when they take on Tomito in the quarterfinals. A very good win. A very good play of Haaland, who was the one who ended the game. He was the one who was a superhero and scored in the last minute. This man, this 19-year-old boy is going to be a future of this club. And that was a great win. So, score at extra time. It was Puerantos 3. Tomito, so Puerantos 3. South Coast Rangers 2. What a game for Puerantos. They knock out South Coast in the replay round.